Most people think doing well with money is about intelligence, calculations, and spreadsheets. But here's the truth. Financial success has little to do with how smart you are and everything to do with how you behave. Take Ronald Read and Richard Foscone, two men from completely different worlds. Ronald was a janitor, lived a simple life, yet died with millions. Richard, on the other hand, was a Wall Street executive, lived in luxury, and went bankrupt. Why? Because managing money isn't about IQ, it's about decisions. See, we assume money follows strict rules, like physics. Plug in the right formulas, and boom, you get rich. But money isn't physics, it's psychology. It's driven by emotions, experiences, and human behavior. And the biggest trap? Your personal experience with money may make up just 0.00001% of what's happening in the world, but maybe 80% of how you think the world works. Your reality feels like the reality. That's why a person who grew up in poverty sees money as security, while someone from wealth sees it as opportunity. John F. Kennedy once said the Great Depression didn't feel like a big deal to him because his father was rich. That's how money works. It's personal. What you've lived through is more convincing than any statistics, research, or second-hand advice. And that's why people misjudge luck and risk. Success stories make it look like winners cracked the code, but reality? Nothing is as good or as bad as it seems. Think of Bill Gates, one of the richest men alive. But did you know his best friend, Kent Evans, was just as smart? The only difference. Kent died young in an accident, and Gates went on to build Microsoft. Economist Robert Shiller once said, "The exact role of luck in success is impossible to quantify." And yet, success tricks smart people into thinking they can't lose. That's why so many blow it all, because they think they're invincible. Take Bernie Madoff, the guy behind one of the biggest financial frauds in history. There's even a Netflix series about him. He had everything, wealth, power, status, but it was never enough. Same with Rajat Gupta, a billionaire who risked it all for just a little more. Why? Because people don't lose money by being dumb. They lose it by not knowing when to stop. It's like being at an all-you-can-eat buffet, already full, and still stealing food for later. Except in Madoff's case, he got caught and the meal came with a life sentence. There is no reason to risk what you have and need for something you don't have and don't need. And yet, people chase quick gains, ignoring the biggest secret to wealth: compounding. Think about the Ice Age. It wasn't caused by extreme cold. It was caused when summers stopped getting warm enough to melt the previous winter's snow. Year after year, snow piled up until it transformed the planet. Investing works the same way. Wealth isn't built overnight. It's not about making huge returns. It's about making good returns and letting them grow over time. Warren Buffett didn't become a billionaire because of what he invested in, but how long he let it grow. So, what are the 4 money myths you must stop believing? First, money is about intelligence. Wrong, it's about behavior. Second, success is all skill. No. Luck plays a role too. Third, more is always better. Nope. Never enough is what destroys wealth. Fourth, big wins make you rich. Wrong. Time makes you rich. These myths keep people broke, even when they make money. These ideas come from the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, and today we covered the first 4 chapters. But knowing what not to believe is just the start. In the next video, we'll dive into the 4 biggest mistakes that make people lose money. We'll break down the next 4 chapters of the book, so stay tuned.